back, race fans. Tonight, the OP Superspeedway Buttkicker Unlimited Series unloads here at Daytona. Back to Superspeedway Racing. Last week we was at Atlanta, the new Atlanta, for some Superspeedway, not so Superspeedway racing. Good racing, a lot of yellows. However, you know, it brought something a little bit different to, you know, the fans out there, to the drivers, and myself included. However, like I said, back to what these guys know is Daytona, Talladega, of course, the iRacing Superspeedway for round 5 of the season. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV and myself, Joshua Medlock, of course, up here in the booth. Going to be calling the 100-lap action. No stages, one fast repair. Unlimited GWCs up to that 15. That is the cap that, of course, iRacing puts on here. And as we get down here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the point standings coming into this afternoon. With Cody Nagels up at the top spot at 128. It's still holding strong up there. Kenneth Bishop in second at 114. 14 back behind Cody. Stephen Miles in third at 112. 16 behind the leader and 2 behind Bishop. Adam Kilday in fourth at 103. 25 behind the leader, 9 behind Stephen Anthony English in fifth at 101. 27 behind the leader, 2 behind Adam. James Barron 6th at 96. 32 behind the leader, 5 behind Anthony. Andrew Zonto in 7th at 92. 36 behind the leader and 4 behind James. Mark Mann in 8th at 82 points. 46 behind the leader and 10 behind Andrew. Rick Seabrands in 9th at 81. 47 behind the leader and 1 behind Mark. And then a tie here between Richard Sanchez and Vicente Guerrero, both at 77 points, 51 behind the leader, but only 4 behind Rick Seabrands. Brian Stanley in 12th at 74 points, 54 behind the leader, 3 behind Guerrero and Sanchez. Brian Miskell Jr. in 13th at 73, 55 behind the leader and 1 behind Brian. E.J. DeBoer in 14th at 72, 56 behind the leader and 1 behind Brian. Another tie here for 15th between Jeff Crosby Sr. and Nicholas Wing. There at 69 points, 59 behind the leader, but only 3 behind DeBoer. David Stringle in 17th at 68 points, 60 behind the leader, 1 behind Wing and Crosby Sr. Christopher Jordan in 18th at 67, 61 behind the leader and 1 behind Stringle. And rounding out the top 20 is Dustin Logston and Matt Wagner tied at 55 points, 73 behind the leader, but 12 back behind Jordan, so definitely some swip swapping can be done, and it looks like things are starting to file in here. I know they got the Daytona 24 going on here on iRacing as well, so a lot of drivers, and I'm sure some of them in here have either ran, you know, their first stint or are going to be running their first stint soon, or going to be coming up on their second stint here, you know, either tonight or, you know, the middle of the night tomorrow, whatever the case may be. So good luck to everybody out there, not only tonight here in the race, but all those that are running that 24 hours of Daytona. Under 3 minutes here. We're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Hang tight, folks. Qualifying here at Daytona will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. Qualified is underway here tonight. Ginger Parent out there here this evening. Dana Shepard is doing the 24 hours of Daytona. Well, good luck to Dana out there in that. I know that is it is rough to do 24 hours, but hopefully he's on a team. Yeah, Derek Donna, I talked to Derek here before I went live, and he's ready to rock and roll here tonight. So Brennan Kennedy out in chat here as well. Now, qualified, like I said, is underway. Pre-race analytics here, folks. Air temp of 75, a track temp of 76, 100 laps, 250 miles, unlimited tires. Fuel 45%, 15 to 20 laps. Now, pit road is 60 miles an hour with a pace speed of 70. And it looks like right now Cody Nagels up in the top position here with Anthony English just going into second. But Derek Donna putting in his lap. He is going to go into 10th. Now we got Kenneth Bishop, Adam Green, Dustin Logston, Vicente, Matt Stewart, and Frederick Hofstetter out on the track here. Now, one lap of qualifying is all they get. So they're going to have to do it in their first lap or not at all. So we're going to see here if who can grab the pole out here tonight. And we are, of course, yet again having some issues with trading paints here tonight once more. I don't like the fact that we are, but well, there's really nothing I can do about it. I've reset, deleted, restarted, controlled Ard, etc., and I am not grabbing some paint. So we'll just have to deal with it here tonight. Cody Nagels right now, though, under a minute to go, still holding strong. It does look like, though, let's see if Matt Wagner is going to be able to knock out Cody Nagels here. He is on his first lap, and with a 1 minute 5:19, nope, that is going to put him in the back. Sort of, kind of in the back. So Cody Nagels looks like is going to grab the pole out here tonight at Daytona with 24 seconds left. Let's go ahead and get Cody down here real quick. Cody, bud, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, man, well, congratulations on the pole here tonight. Back to the roots of OP, Daytona, Atlanta last week, Daytona this week. So, but, hey, man, awesome job grabbing the pole out here tonight, buddy. Talk about it real quick.
I don't know, man. Just more of the same, I think. Looks like a little bit smaller field. Could go. I'm thinking that we could get maybe a green flag pit stop in. Knock on wood, that's the goal. I think last week,
we don't want to talk
was
about it.
Was it Atlanta last week or bumpy? I can't remember.
It was Atlanta, and we don't want to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, smaller field. Look for a cleaner race.
Well, again, that could be the case too. But it is Superspeedway Racing, Cody. You know that. Anything can happen. And I've been hearing out there, too, y'all can't go very long behind drivers here tonight or it'll go poppy on you.
Yeah, got to cycle temps for sure.
Man, all right. Well, good luck out there here tonight, buddy. I know you got your other stint on the Daytona 24 coming up here, too, as well. So I want to go ahead and wish you good luck on that as well here if we don't talk to you at the end of the race, Cody. So good luck on both. Congratulations on the pole, bud.
All right, but I'm going to tell you real quick, team captain, he boo-booed. He didn't get the registration in time, so I gotta wait till Sebring to be able to run again.
Oh no! Oh man! Somebody.
Yeah. That was always next year, but no, he didn't. He missed registration by 4 seconds.
Oh man! Well, good luck tonight,
it's
regardless.
Right. Yep. Thank you.
Yep. Oh man! Well, that stinks. All right, well, he's racing out here tonight. That's probably why we see him, is because he's not racing in the Daytona 24 like I was told he was. So it is what it is. Well, anyway, let's get down here to the grid here tonight. Let's go ahead and get all of this off of here. Cody Nagels with the top spot here tonight. Grabbing the pole. Anthony English going to be on the outside of him in second. Vicente third. Richard Sanchez in that fourth spot. Get over here to Robert Morrison at fifth. Stuart Broderick sixth. Dustin Logston seventh. Ryan Decker at eighth. Dave Hunt ninth. And David Strangle 10th. Jeremy Stanley at 11th. Robert Edgerton at 12th. Eric Donna 13th. Billy Stanley, no relation to the other Stanley. Billy in 14th. Adam Green 15th. Jeff Crosby Sr. at 16th. Matt Wagner 17th. Seabass of the non-qualifiers, he is going to start 18th here tonight. Kevin Freese 19th. Brian Wayne 20th. Stephen Isles 21st. Raymond Rittenauer, the second, actually, starting 22nd. Boy, try to say that 5 times fast. Rick Seabrand's in 23rd. Brian Stanley, that is Jeremy's brother, there in 24th. Likewise, no relation to Billy that we know of. Nicholas Wing, 25th. Brian Miskell Jr., 26th. Andrew Santo, 27th. Mark Mann, 28th. Kenneth Bishop, 29th. And Christopher Jordan in 30th. Ed DeVore in 31st. Bo Benham, 32nd. Ernie Williams Jr. in 33rd. Lynn McNeese, 34th. Dallas Childers, 35th. Ryan Callahan, 36th. Nick Sorensen, 37th. Frederick Hofstadter in 38th. So, hey, 38 drivers. Not bad at all here. So, you might as well say it as a packed, full field out here tonight, folks, for another round here with the OP League. And I hope I did put him in the right room. If I did not, well, I'm sure they can kill me later. Here we go on the backstretch here, making our way down into turn number 3 here momentarily. Just chat it up and chat here, or just enjoy the race here, folks. We got 100 laps here tonight, so it ain't gonna be over in the first lap. And I don't think that is the 44's paint. I don't think that is the 14's paint. Yeah, we might be having some trading paints issues here, and I know that is not Dave Hunt's paint back there in the 53. I know that for a fact. So, yeah, pickups here, but hey, you can't have a day without having some pickups, right, folks? Here we go. Pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road, and we will be getting underway here. They do not utilize the Geico restart zone. However, they have to go on green at all times. Here we go into the start zone here for the first time. Green is out, and boogity, folks. We are racing here tonight at Daytona. Looks like Ryan Decker starting on pit road here tonight. So his name not show up. It's a reset ATVO. Got Kevin Nagels out of chat here. There we go. How you doing, Kevin? Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna probably have to make you a moderator. Oh, 916 and a 5. That would be Robert Morrison and Richard Sanchez. Get off the close there. We almost had our first move out here tonight. But here we go, down through the trioval with Cody Nagels to lead the first lap here tonight. Now, that being said, we're going to go ahead and explain some things for anything out here tonight. Now, as I was saying prior to us gridding and everything, getting to the interview, Cody is they can only go about 4 laps straight up behind the driver, or you're going to poppy the engine, and you don't want to do that. We're going to be doing a lot of swapping. We're going to have to be careful, because even, 38 drivers out here, folks, one mistake might end anybody, and, well, it could end some people's night. We don't want to see that early. We don't want to see it even late in the race, but we definitely could see possible wrecks. Cody Nagels is going to lead the second lap here. Not go down to 99 to go, or 98 to go, excuse me. So count them down one at a time. About the only thing we can do. Going to the field. Quick. Adam Green, David Strangle, Robert Edgerton, Billy Stanley. Like I said, no relation to the other two that we know of. Maybe, way down the line somewhere. I have no idea. But that we know of, they're not related. Billy right here, 14th, not where we started. I mean, we're only 3 laps into the race. We got Seabass right in the middle here of the 06 of Andrew Santo flying up from 27th. Whoa! Santo got up on 27 there, Adam Green. Santo got a little squirrely, it looked like. Boy, he was flying up through there too. If he didn't back off, he's getting a little antsy with that controller. But I can see, hey, he does very, very good with a controller. So a lot of credit. Sente top side here in the 14. 6 to the inside, 44 pulling out. And it looks like he was getting a little bit heated there and had to back out of it. That is Anthony English. Does not want to pop that engine. So he pulled the top side wide here. He's going to go back. Maybe a smart idea. Some of these laps, you know, wound down. Don't worry about everybody else. Run your race. He did. He pulled behind the 88. Now it looks like he's probably going to go behind the 49 if he gets a condition here. And he may even fall back a little bit further. See Grant's countless Childers from 35th to 19th already. And that tied 971. We're going to have maybe another 3 wide here. Nope. That is the 87 though of Raymond Rittenauer. 025. Kevin Freeze, the number 05. Brian Wayne. We got a line of cars right there working together. Possibly teammates from the 23 on back to the 005. No, I know they don't technically do teams on Saturdays. They have teams, but they're not teams, if y'all get what I'm saying. So, I'm doing great, Kevin. Doing great, actually. Trying to stay as warm as possible down here in the good state of Arkansas. I know it's been 3 wide here. I'll get back to that here in just a second. The 88 in the middle. Ryan Stanley. He's been there a few times already here tonight. He's in what I call the Super Bowl. He don't get no help. Oh, we got a car to the wall. That is the 49 of Kenneth Bishop, and they're still wrecking. Oh, golly. Looks like Lynn McNeese. Let's find out what happened here to Kenneth. This is where it all began. The 971. Oh, looks like the 49 come up into, well, we might see, let's see here, the 971 maybe. Yeah, looks like the 49 definitely did come up. Could have been a little net code there too. However, as Kenneth is going wild here onto the track, you see them all back there wrecking as well. Then they're glitching. We got parts flying everywhere. 06484, the 01149, the 803, I think got through it. Let's see here if the 803 got through that. Yep, Nick Sorensen got through that. So, man, so already, we got a yeller out here tonight, an old yeller, Stephen Lane, out there in chat here, brother. Dude, where you at? I don't see you in the race. Hello? Mara, where you at? I don't see you in the race either. We're gonna have to get Mara Clark we're gonna have to tell Mark to get Mara a rig so she can get out here and you know, show these boys up. So I think that's what we're going. Oh no! Wife's car broke down. Oh man. Not good to hear, man. Hopefully everything, you know, you got it back to the house, you know. you know, hopefully you don't have to, if you do have to go out and get it tomorrow, tomorrow would be the day, because I don't think you're going to be able to get out Monday. So, ew. Blew all the oil out. That ain't good. Oof, that ain't good at all. Man, not good at all. All right, well, it does look like Billy and, well, Raymond. Well, Raymond did come down pit road, but he did not get into his box. So I don't know if he's going to have to, if he's going to come around and come back down. We'll see. Looks like Christopher Jordan did the same thing. Come down pit road, missed his box. Billy Stanley did stay out. Now we'll see if Billy does decide to come down or not. Yeah, right, Ginger, totally agree, man. Yeah, just hit that fast repair button and go, you know. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, Mara, that would be fun. Yeah, get your rig, get out here with the boys, you know, show them how it's done. You know, you already got one up on Mark, so, you know. And, you know, I love giving Mark a hard time about that. I like picking on him. You know, I know he was there helping you out every step of the way, but I think it's great. I really do. So, got it towed. Ugh. I haven't talked to him all day. Well, I talked to him some earlier. But other than that, I haven't talked to him much. I think we're both just trying to stay warm, to be honest with you. All right, well, we're not going to interview anybody right at the moment. Well, we don't really have time. So Billy Stanley is going to lead his first lap out here tonight under caution. So he will get him going here, coming to lap, it'll be lap 11, and we'll be at 90 to go. So, I mean, we are already, folks, 90 or 10% done. I almost said 90% done with the race, but we can't do it that quick. So about 10% done. But our first yellow here, folks, and I hate to say it, but we know yellows can breed yellows, cautions can breed cautions. We don't want to see it, but definitely can happen. All right, we'll see Billy, Cody, Stewart, Richard, Robert, David, Dustin, Dave, Jeremy, and Robert Edgerton. That is rounding out our top 10. Yep. Well, just got to jump and go on that situation. Hopefully y'all, Steven, don't get as much ice as what we are supposed to get come Monday morning. But, yeah, they're calling for about 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of ice here in Fort Smith. So, I'm expecting power outages somewhere. I don't know where. Shut your mouth. He don't want to hear it, Mara. He don't want to hear it. All right, race car is off the way, coming to lap number 11 into the Geico start zone. Got to go on green. Green is out. Oh, Billy didn't jump. Cody is back out front, but Billy did lead a lap. So is that going to hurt or help Cody? Because here comes old James Bond here. What I call Stuart Broderick, because he's in the 007. Well, this time he's in the Oreo paint, but I call him James Bond because of the 007. But he's right there. So, you know, he's going to be pushing the daylights out of Cody. Don't want to stay behind him, though, too long. See the 5 here as well. Richard Sanchez pushing the way of Billy. Now, Billy and Cody pretty much, you know, have it made. They got air going into the radiator. They can keep that engine cool. But everybody else behind them, well, they can't. They're going to have to be careful. Golly, what a run that outside line guy. Cody Stewart. Robert. Oh, go top side to the low side. And still Robert having problems. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Woo, man. Robert, calm down there, buddy. Man, scared me. Well, I don't live around your house, so yeah. Oh, a hard lick, and they are wrecking on the track here too, folks. Where's the yellow at? There it is. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, but not that close. So, All right, so the guy, I got to get up here to figure out what in the world happened here, because we had a car off, and then we had some major problems. So, let's see here. Looks like it was the 08 and the 916 here at first. Billy and Robert. It looks like Robert got loose, got down, and come back up, got up into the 007. That shot him down into the inside. So we get back up onto the track, and then here comes the 777. I can't see the 55 maybe, I think it is, and then the 08 of Billy Stanley. Billy's right there, and then he comes back up. It looks like maybe some net code there too, definitely some contact, and for sure, and right up into, yeah, P55. That is going to be Robert Edgerton. And then I think even back behind on here, we had a few hiccups. Yeah, the 44 of Anthony English going around. The 4 of Rick Seabrands cutting some grass here, too. Wow. Well, yeah, we've had some hiccups here tonight already, and another yellow, unfortunately. I'm pretty quick. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half away, roughly. Straight down Interstate 40, pretty much. All right, looks like Cody. Let's see here. Is he going to bring them back all down pit road here? Looks like he is. Hey, might as well. I mean, keep fuel in that car. Not used to the Xfinity cars, folks. This is the B car, not the A car, not the next gen, not the Gen 6. This is the B car, the Xfinity car, or the Busch car, whatever y'all want to call it. That is what it is. Class B. There you go. Well, let's see here. How about we pull up somebody else? How about maybe we pull up, maybe if I can find him here, we'll pull up Mr. Jeremy Stanley, but I don't know if he is in. Let's see, Ray. Okay, so I don't see any of the Stanleys except for Billy. Well, all right, not going to be able to talk to him, it looks like. How about we pull up, Rick? Well, we pull up Mr. Seabrands. If I can find him. Am I blind? I know he's out here. Not. Yeah, there he is. I knew he was out here somewhere. All right, well, let's get him up here. Rick Seabrands, buddy, Medlock in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, line
Hey,
clear.
hey, man. Well, it's been a little bit of hiccupy here tonight, but hey, it's Daytona, man. Back to y'all's roots, of course. You know, Atlanta last week was a little bit different, but you know, kind of talk about it tonight. It's still a huge field for the Daytona 24 going on. Tell me about your car. How you feeling, man? How you keeping that daggum thing cool?
Yeah, it just feels like it's gonna be one of those nights. You know, we got a NOL here for going through the pits to miss that wreck, and hopefully we get that cleared up here and get back out there and just maintain here, because there's a lot of racing left, and hopefully people can settle in here shortly and log get some laps.
I think we will. You know, I think after Atlanta last week, everybody's just now trying to get used to the whole, okay, well, it's not Atlanta no more. It's Daytona. Let's do this, guys. We can run green. You know, it's that mindset. So
you got to remember too, we got a lot of guys out here that probably just finished up their 24-hour stint here.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys won their splits too. So they've been doing a lot of races, man. So this is we're really surprised and pleased to get a big field like this tonight, especially with such a big event like that going on.
Yeah, and I know that thing is still going on. So I know there's different splits, and everything. So, but regardless, it's still 24 hours of Daytona. So
crazy, man. What an event.
Yeah, it's insane what they do. But y'all got some racing out here to do tonight, buddy Rick. Keep it going. Good luck out there tonight. That Yeti number 4.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but good luck.
10-4.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back down there to his team here. Yeah, he's right. I forgot. There's many splits in the 24. Not just the main split, the big top one. There's thousands of them, depending on how many people's in each split, each lobby, that, the other. So, yeah, he's not wrong there. But, anywho, Steven, you're not doing anything, brother. You're more than welcome to come up here and help me in the booth. If you're not dealing with the car, I know you probably are more worried about that than this, which I think I would be too. So here we go. Pace car's off the way. Nick Sorensen up top side here with Cody Dagels. Cody on the loud pedal, bring us out. Everybody on the loud pedal back in the way here tonight for the OP Superspeedway Buttkicker Unlimited Xfinity Series. Round number 5 of season 14 here at Daytona, presented by MaxspeedTV. Not night racing. It looks like it's starting to heat up a little bit out there. Let's go check out the pre-race here. Yep, heating up to about 80 degrees. So we are starting to heat up a little bit out there on the track. That could be good. Could be bad, depending on who you ask. You see that outside, man. James Bond. He's supposed to be undercover. He ain't undercover. Stuart Broderick. Whoa! Cody going low. Pushed Stewart out front and got around. Stewart and Cody got around the 803 there of Dustin. And Cody just went low side and, well, guess who's going to lead it? Stewart. All right, well, let's see here. He did pop himself in here. Mr. Stephen Lane, one of the drivers, but not driving here tonight, joining us up here in the booth here. 3 wide, Stephen, buddy, hated that, life had car issues, and as they go 3 wide, 2 rows deep here, man. How you doing over there in the good old Sooner State?
Oh man, just trying to stay warm, temperature dropping, and yeah, it's not been a good night tonight. We're here and come up and help support you guys. I mean, it's a good series.
Well, I do appreciate it, man. Not just supporting OP and myself and the drivers and all the other fans that are out there. You had your fair share last week at Atlanta, and I don't think that's not a super speedway, so to speak. Man, we're getting wild and crazy here tonight, though. Already 3 wide, 3 rows. Dang! Got a car going sideways. No yellow. Wow.
Are they just slow on the yellows tonight? I'm trying to get everything loaded up real quick.
Well, it was just one car. It went off on the backstretch onto the apron. So, no yellow. Oh, we're about to have one, though. If the 007 doesn't get it in gear, he's on the apron. Oh, there goes Cody. And, wow, nice save. Not only by Stewart, but Cody Dagels as well. That could have been bad. Wow.
Yeah, you get down on that. You get down on the apron at Daytona. You just got to hang on.
Yes. Hang on and just pucker up.
Wear your brown pants.
Yeah, wear your brown pants. Oh, man.
Well, I hope everybody's doing good. I mean, where everybody's at in chat. I seen Mary out there a while ago and Ginger and guys. I hope y'all are doing well. And I seen Brendan was popped in there for a minute. I thought.
Yeah, Brendan is up top. Brendan hardly talks, but he is in the background. Trust me. He may say hi at the beginning, but he usually kind of just sit back and what we call lurking. You know, he'll be lurking in chat just to make sure we don't have any issues. So, but he's there. Trust me, he's there. What do we consider cold down here in the South? Anything below 40.
I'd probably go a little bit lower than that. If it's freezing, then it's too cold.
We are sitting right now, well, we was. Let me see here if I can get it. 24 degrees right now. And it feels like 15 is what it's showing. So, yeah, that's cold. -3, not counting the wind chill. Ugh. All right, well, Seabass coming from 18th first. Brian Wayne, he's led a lap, started 20th and second. He's got some changes up front. Still having that issue with the paint. Man, I don't know what's going on. I think Trading Paints might need to do an update. Or I might need to do an update. I don't know what.
I was having problems with Trading Paints the other day.
Hey.
Actually, last night, I couldn't get none of my paints to load.
It might be that Trading Paints probably will throw an update out. Maybe they're having some temporary issues. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. Seabass there, going to lead another lap. That's 3 under his belt. Billy Stanley has made his way back up toward, well, he's inside of the top 10 now in 8th. Started 14th. He's been kind of running up, first and 15th. Or, he's been running up toward, the front pack most of the night. Get back a little bit further. Stephen Miles, Ryan Callahan, Mark Mann, Ernie Williams Jr., Nick Sorensen. Got a lot of single file back here. Smart. I think that's the smartest thing to do right there is go single file.
Oh yeah, I mean even last week with that many cars. I mean, what do we got tonight? 38.
Well,
I mean, we had.
Got 30. Well, we started with 38. I think we're down to 37 now. But hey, yeah. Last week we had 40.
Last week we had 48.
48, yeah. Yeah, last week was something else, man. Don't get me wrong. I love trying new things. I like the new Atlanta, just not in a super speedway style racing.
Right.
But they've changed the track so much, that's what it turned it into. I think they did that on purpose.
6 and 8. Ooh, 8 is there. 6 is just wobbly.
Yeah, the 06.
3 wide.
Andrew, there's the 6 right there. That's Cody. We got the 06 and the 6. So the 06 is Zonto. The 6 is Cody. So I gotta, I gotta keep those kind of separated if I can. Hey, guess what? We're at a quarter of the way here tonight, folks. Oh, man, that's 011 there. That is Frederick Hofstetter. I can get back on him. Man, he is flying up through here. 38th, and he has just cracked the top 10. Wow. Hey, you said that change was so
I'll buy you one next time I'm in Fort Smith.
Just let me know when you're here.
I actually need to get that way. I need to go over there. There's over at Midland Bowl, they have a tournament over there every now and then.
Yep.
That
That's just right
I need
down
to go.
the road.
Yep, I need to go bowl that.
right down the road. I did some boating back in the day. Yeah, sounds like I say that I'm old, but I did some boating. Not the best at it, but I do like boating. Not the best at out racing, but you know, every now and then I'll get out on track and wreck a few people.
Oh,
Whoa, speaking of that.
Oh, big one. Big one.
Big one. Yeah, you are not wrong there. Wow.
Oh.
That was a big one.
That collected a lot of people.
Yes, it did. And it looks like the 06 of Zonto, I think up here is actually where it began. Zonto and the 06, the 916 of Robert Morrison. Man, Robert just cannot catch a break. Oh, it looks like the 916 might have come down just a hair. Could have been some net code that started that. Not really going to be able to get a look at that real quick. But, yeah, that's kind of started a chain reaction there. Let's see who was involved. All right, so we got the 06, the 011, the 08.
I'm watching the replay right now.
Man, a lot of drivers involved in this. Looks like the 007, the 87, the 6. Oh, they're still wrecking too. Wow.
Oh.
Looks like.
So the 6 was running the midline.
Yeah.
They were going 3 wide, and the 916. Let me see if I can zoom in on this.
You could probably go to the chase view, turn the camera if you know how to do it, and get a closer look at it. But it looked like it was net code, but it looks like Zonto too might have either come up or Morrison might have come down a little bit. I think it was Morrison. Yeah, Morrison. All right. Steve hopping in chat. Yeah, great save by great save by them earlier. No luck this time. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, that was quite the mess out on the track, and it looks like Billy Stanley has taken his car behind the wall. He's done for the evening. Dallas Childers has taken his car already behind the wall. He's done. Frederick Hofstetter is still on in his pit box here. He has no fast repair left. Man, lots of drivers here already starting to kind of fall out of the race here, Steven. Not what we want to see.
No. There might have been a little bit of net code going on right there, but the 916 was coming down.
Okay.
And almost looked like from what I'm seeing, almost looked like he hooked him, or at least pulled the air off of him, and the 6 started getting loose and just
whipped him
turned him right.
top.
Yeah.
And we've been seeing a lot of that in these Xfinity cars. You know, we're only 5 races into it, and these cars are so different from the next gen. They're even different from the older Xfinity cars. You know, it's amazing what iRacing has done. I'm still going to give them heck. I still hate using.
Oh man. I'm still watching this replay, and 8 car, the 6 car kind of come back around after he hit the wall, and then the 8 car ran right up underneath him and sent him airborne. And the 0111 or the 011, 08, the 007.
James Bond.
Yep. The 6 car Nagels.
Oh, jeez, man.
Man, that was just.
It's a parking lot. Or, well, I don't know if I'd call it a parking lot. I'd call it more of a pick and pull place. What do you call those? Junkyard. There's a junkyard. There we go. I mean, we could always call it the Walmart parking lot because that's what,
yeah.
That's what they look like. Oh man.
Oh man, it collected a lot of people.
Yeah, it did, man. Frederick Hofstetter is taking his car behind the wall, and you know, he was running up toward the front too at one point. Man. Dave Hunt here. Let me get back up here. Dave Hunt, Jeremy Stanley. No relation to Billy, but that is Brian's brother. Brian and Jeremy are brothers, by the way. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so call them the Stanley brothers. But pace car's off the way here again tonight, coming to lap number 30. It's going to put us at 71 into the start zone. Green is out. And back underway, here we go tonight at Daytona. Still a lot of racing left to do.
916, I don't know if he's having problems or just letting everybody get by him.
Robert Morrison, he has no front bumper.
So he didn't go into the pit, so he just probably...
Robert has no reset, so therefore
Nope.
he's got to drive around the track either like that or park it. And to be honest with you, I don't think you should park it. I think you should just go until you can't go no more. And that's what I've always been told. If it'll go, go. Even if you're only doing 70 miles an hour on the track. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me last night. I ended up, I ended up in 15th. I was 2 laps down, but one of the lap cars got into me and messed up my left front. And still had a lot of race left, and I was like, man, I just got to keep going until I still had my fast repair. So I waited till I knew if I made the pit and didn't use my fast repair, then since he don't have one, I really don't know. It looks like he's just diving down low.
And we're going to 3 wide up top here, up top side here, front of the field here. Not trying to interrupt you,
No.
but you know we got we got a situation. I just spit all over myself.
Nasty. 3 wide, yep.
Yeah.
38,
Oh,
19, or
geez.
61.
38, 61.
Oh, 2 rows, 3
yeah,
wide.
2 rows. Yeah, that's about 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, somewhere right in there. 371. Ryan No Name Decker. He started on pit road, by the way. Yeah, so he gets no name here tonight.
I wonder if Adam Green picked that number at 777 for good luck.
I don't know.
That's a jackpot at the casino.
Yeah, it sure is. Adam Green here. Well, hopefully it can be good luck to him. He's already had to use a fast repair here tonight, so not being. Oh, golly, you seen that too, didn't you? Oh, here we go. Oh, down into the 23, the 61.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, that was.
What a save.
And he hasn't fully saved it. Yeah, he got it. Wow, the 23 of Seabass. Man, I don't think.
I think he got doored.
Yeah, I think he did. I think
That 14.
Vicente.
Vicente, man, he just charged right up there.
Yep, started in 3rd. He's back up into 5th. So man, Vicente's one of those drivers. I know you haven't really raced around him much, or haven't raced over here much. Well, Vicente's one of those drivers you really have to watch. If you're not around anybody, you have no way of getting around anybody but Vicente, get behind or in front of that dude. He don't mind pushing. He don't mind pulling. So, you know,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, so far all these guys have been great. I mean, after last week, I visited with a few of them, and they was glad to have me out there. And honestly, I had a good time. I mean, it was a pretty clean race up until that one little incident, but it happens.
Yeah. And already we're both three wide for a moment, but everybody, it looks like, got it situated for now. Been watching up front. You know, I've been watching up front most of the night here already, 35 laps into the race, but that's where a lot of the action has been. So, you know, everybody else pretty much single file. Now, I'm not exclude. Here we go.
Oh.
I reckon. Yep. And as soon as I get off of it, guess what happens? And guess who's involved? The 777.
Yeah, but yep, I just seen that.
Yep. Oh, man. Well, let's find out. Oh, he got hooked. Or did he come up into the 14? Coming out of the corner like that, that is not good. It looks like maybe a meet in the middle, or I think maybe Adam Green did come up. And, well, regardless, it hooked him right into the wall. And, oh, my golly, the 14 gets hit, too, by the 005 right there. He got punted, and he got hit in the rear. Oh, man, yeah. Brian, he just blew up right there. And we're gonna rewind that here for everybody, because as soon as his engine blows, guess what happens to his hood? Or, yeah.
Yeah, it goes flying.
It goes flying, yeah. And, yeah. Front bumper blew up, and his back bumper blew off. And as everybody's trying to slow down, Brian's trying to let them all go by. And he's on pit road here. He did lead a lap, and we're still not done, though. We got still plenty more to go.
Oh, yeah, there's still a lot of racing left.
A lot of racing and a whole pot of coffee.
Oh, I see what happened.
Let me guess. 777 come up.
He got hooked.
Well, I know, but did he come up to get it? I didn't get a chase view at it to get a good look at it. So from my angle, on that angle, from the side, it looked like he come up. But that's just one angle, you know.
Oh, no, that was more net code than actually getting hooked.
Oh, wow.
There's daylight between the 14 and the 777.
Ooh, well, man, we've seen a lot of net code.
Yeah,
Man.
that's net code.
Jeez.
That he was he was kind of coming up, but I don't think it was he where he was at.
Not enough there.
No.
Man.
No, that was and there was probably if I was there, I'd say about 2 foot of gap, but
Gosh. Well, unfortunately, internet and with the way the weather is around the United States and around the world, with that being said, everybody's going to have really weird internet connections. I know last week, man, I was having all sorts of problems. Thursday, I was having all sorts of issues. And it was the weather. It's got to be the weather.
well, knock on wood, I haven't had a lot on my end that I know of. I haven't had anybody tell me that, when I've been out on track or anything, I was blinking or anything, so. But that doesn't mean it ain't happened.
Yeah, and I'm honestly shocked. Let's see here, the 025, the 371. Hello. Back just a little bit too far. Okay, there's Derek Donna. 025 of Kevin Freeze, 371 of Ryan No Name Decker. Jeremy Stanley, Derek Donna, Ryan Callahan, Brian Biscoe Jr. We've got some drivers coming down pit road again. See, Stephen Miles is in the 8. The 08 has retired for the evening. Jeff Crosby Sr. So, yeah, Mordor, we got some drivers coming back down pit road, and we've seen that pretty much all night. They'll come down the first time, and then they'll come down again to top that field off just to make sure that they keep it, you know, keep a lot of fuel in it.
And with Daytona, tires shouldn't be that much of an issue.
No, well, I mean, they shouldn't, but I do know in the Xfinity car they are a little bit more wear and tear than what is normal, but it's still not bad. You don't have to change tires.
Correct.
So, Dave Hunt, Raymond Rittenauer II. I probably don't have to say that, but I do anyway. Jeremy Stanley, Derek Donna, Cody Nagels, Dustin Logston, Bo Benham. Now, Bo started back in 32nd. He's in 7th. Good run here for Bo. Ernie Williams Jr. started 33rd. He's in 8th. Evan Free started 19th and 9th. And Ryan No Name Decker in 10th. David Stringle, Jeff Crosby Sr., Brian Miskell Jr., Christopher Jordan, and Rick Sebrands. That is rounding out our top of 15 here. Coming to lap 39. We are setting at 9:53 Eastern, 8:53 Central. So, I mean, almost, you know, we're almost halfway here tonight. About, what, 12, 13 laps before that. And we're almost at 9 o'clock. If they can stay green, from here on out, we'll be done in 51 minutes.
Now, are they doing a stage tonight?
Nope, no stages. Never
No
know. Well, 15 got loose, 61 got loose. Derek Don and Jeremy Stanley. They do not run stages on Saturdays. It is straight up racing, green to checkered, unless we have yellows. That's one thing good about Saturdays. No stages. And I think that's why the races are a little bit longer than, you know, Monday and Wednesday, because Monday and Wednesday has stages. Saturday doesn't. So they're 100 laps, 94 laps, you know, all the time. That don't change unless they go to Atlanta, where we had 150 laps. Nope, 3 wide, 007 in the gap here.
Getting loose on that high side a little bit, too.
I'm trying to find him here.
Whoa, car down off the apron.
Car off the apron. That is the 064 it looked like, wasn't it?
I believe so.
064 of Bo Benham.
Yep.
Yeah. Bo Benham. Man, he got off the apron and, man, he was running good too. Dadgummit. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Not even going to talk.
Going back to trying to see what happened here.
We're just going to be silent from here on out. Not going to say another word.
You might lose some viewers on that one.
Hey, I've done it before because I was sick with strep throat. So, couldn't talk. This was before my brother helped me, and I met you by myself, man. Didn't have no help. People were working. I was like, well, oh, we got another car off pace here. That is going to be, I don't know. Wow. Who was that? Adam Green? Robert Edgerton?
Oh.
Or both of them? Adam Green? No, it wasn't Adam. I think it was Robert, maybe. I think it was Robert. I can't go back and look because we're still under green. But Ryan No Name Decker, 371 out the top side there, leading with the 38 of Dustin Logston. 51 laps here, coming to lap 42, and the 371 did get it at the line, I do believe. Yes, he did. And we've got another one off pace
Another one.
here. Live, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got him working too, or slowing down, or something.
Yeah, I heard him holler checking, so.
Yeah, checking, no yellow. No yellow. Stay green. Good.
No, I was going back and looking at what happened with Bo Benham. They were coming out of turn 4 there, coming into the trioval, and I think it was a 007 car that was next to him kind of dipped down on him, or the 777. I went back live, so I didn't see it.
Yeah,
But
it was one of the 7.
One of the 7 cars, yeah, kind of dropped down on him and pushed him down to the apron.
Yeah, when it's green, man, I got to be quick, and getting to go back and looking at that is, I've done, rewinds under green, but then I have to do another rewind usually because of a yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just one of those deals, part of broadcasting. But I figured, since you wasn't out here racing, I didn't know if you was working on the. I'm gonna go ahead and say it on the Admirals or on the Warden's. Let's call her Admiral. On the Warden's car or not? But if it wasn't, I figure we'd get you up here. Help me call it tonight.
No, I kind of took a look at it. I got it up on jack stands, and my belly's a little bit too big for my jack, so I have to get something to get my jack stands a little bit higher up.
Oh, hey, part of it. Man,
can't fit underneath it.
I hope it's nothing too bad because, when you said oil everywhere, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. I'm hoping it's something simple like maybe a oil cool line or something. We'll find out.
Yeah, well, let's hope it wasn't the oil pan or something crazy.
I'm back here watching Kevin Freeze, and looks like
That's
it says that.
Let's see, Rick C. Brand, Kevin Freeze, the 025, Rick C. Brand, C. Bass, Matt Wagner, up ahead of him. Let's see. Yeah.
Well, I'm showing the 025 and the 005, but or the 500.
Yeah, that's
we're
wrecking too. Yeah, is Rick gonna save it? Oh my! Oh, we got a yellow though, and I don't know exactly, but you were right. That was the 025 and the 005. That was right there together. So you were correct. Oh yeah, right there too. The 88 come down and hooked the 4, and I don't know. And he did him a favor though. He got him straightened back out.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll help you. I'll turn you, but I'll help you. And I think it was actually up here with Anthony English where that yellow. Oh, well, there's the 06 of Zonto, too, screaming across the grass. He's like, well, Anthony English ain't doing a very good job cutting the grass. I might as well do something, too.
He need to change his mower blades?
I guess so. I love picking on these guys. Oh, man, I do. Oh, man, I get a kick out of it. That's what makes me not a professional broadcaster, because I love picking on her. I do that in real life, too. They might not take too kindly of it, but I love picking on these guys. And it's rough. I've been out here racing on, at Daytona, old Daytona. I've been out here. I've been in these guys' shoes. I know what it's like.
Oh yeah.
So I think I have that right.
Yeah, most of them will just throw it right back at you, though.
Oh, and I'm 90%, 99.9% of these guys right here will. I guarantee you. I know Mark will.
Well, I know one thing. I don't want to be the groundskeeper at Daytona with them as cutting as much grass as these boys are.
Right?
Golly.
Man. Just imagine in real life. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And I have a little lawn care business. So, I don't want to mess with that.
I do, too. In my front backyard when I decide to do it. I don't get paid to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I have my own little business.
Okay. But
it ain't very big. It's just me, but
it's just me.
It gives me a little extra spending money. That's all.
In my yard.
Oh, I had 19 this last year.
Wow.
So, kept me pretty busy.
Okay, Bubba Winningham. out in chat here. Glad to see you out there, Bubba. It looks like black. Is it live or fake? It's live, iRacing, real people, so it is real. But it's virtual. It's on computer. So, I mean, take it or leave it. It is live.
It's a simulator.
It is a simulator. So it's kind of like your Microsoft Flight Simulator, basically, but more realistic.
Very.
Very realistic.
I tell you what I'm trying tomorrow.
What's that?
I'm trying VR tomorrow.
Ugh. Gonna make me sick just talking about it. But yeah, it's real. There's real people, and I can even show you it's real. Hang on a minute. Let me see here. How about we go ahead and pull somebody up here, maybe if we get a chance to, real quick. Let me see here. Where is? And I don't see it. Oh well, he's coming down pit road, and I can't even find him anyway. So, David Stringle is who I was looking for. But I don't see him in Discord. So,
He's not in Discord.
Yeah, so, but no, it's real. It's I mean, I guess I always say that you can't get physically hurt, but technically you can, because I know of some people, don't know, like I know a lot of these guys out here, but I know of some people that has literally broken their wrist on the simulator. They have their force feedback turned up too high. They didn't let go.
Or direct drive.
Or direct drive. Direct drive will do it too. And snap the wrist or snap
Break a
a
thumb.
finger. Yeah. So you can get physically hurt. But you can't.
Did Bubba even try to run tonight?
Bubba, no, I have not seen him out here, but I do know he is in
Yeah,
chat.
I see him in chat.
Yeah, so.
Well, it's good seeing you, Bubba.
Yep. Well, glad to see you out there in chat at least,
Absolutely.
hanging out with us. Know you've been under the weather, having some stuff go on, and we can't wait to have you back out here with the guys full time. Maybe, you can help Steven, grab him a podium, or he can help you grab a podium, or y'all could just finish 1-2 or whatever,
Ginger said, this better be real considering the time and effort that goes into every single race.
You have got that 100% correct, Ginger. I mean, not only for the leagues, from the top to the drivers, but myself, I've got to, set everything up on my end,
Yep.
It's time consuming, but I've gotten fairly quick at it, so I better after 7 years of doing it.
Well, that's good, Bubba. I mean, he said he'd be back in February. He's healing up, so I'm glad to hear that, Bub. And man, I'm looking forward to sharing the track with you at some point in time.
And Green back out, not
Yes, sir.
Bubba, but hey, Green's back out. I did see the 215 of Derek Donna go high, or he was high, he went low. And if he does not stay off that apron, if he does not keep them left side tires on that track, well, he's going to do a whoopsie.
Mm-hmm.
And that won't be pretty.
And look who's out front.
Raymond Rottenauer and Cody Nagels. Cody's actually our pole sitter out here.
Yeah.
So, but hey,
How many's he won so far? Do you remember?
Cody this season has not won any.
Really? I thought he won one the other night.
Oh, I don't believe so. Hang on, let me go and look. I don't want to be wrong, even though I'm wrong. The majority. No, he has not won any this season. Anthony English, round one. We got a car off pace, off the track.
Oh, spinning.
Yep.
Spinning.
And
Who was that?
Sanchez. No yellow. It was one car.
Santos.
I see Richard Sanchez.
Nope, that was Andrew Zanto that spun. Oh, nope.
No, that was
Richard. That was Richard.
Hey,
I was looking at the wrong screen.
I was fixing to say, wait a minute, am I wrong?
Oh,
on this?
38's off.
Uh-oh.
Hit the wall.
Oh, no. I'm trying to get down here to him, and I can't. That is
David,
38.
Dustin, Dustin.
Dustin
God.
Longston. Oh, I thought I was bad at names.
I'm dyslexic tonight.
Hey, halfway there, folks, and we're living on a prayer. Literally.
That ATVO is mess weird.
Yeah, you might have to stop it, you know, exit out of it and launch it back. Sometimes it does get a little hiccups. But as I was saying, too, round 1, round 3 with Anthony English, round 2, Richard Sanchez. Last week in Atlanta, Gathron. Cody has not won one. But if he keeps the way he's going here tonight, he's got a pretty good shot at it.
Oh, yeah.
But
he's getting a little help right now.
Yeah, he does have a reset left here, too, I do believe. So, yeah, he does. Even though he's been in a few tinkers, he has not used that fast repair. So
looks like 4 of our top 5 do have a fast repair.
Top 5. Hey, you count.
That's that Oklahoma education.
He can't talk, but he can count.
I can't read. There's a difference. I could talk all day long. I just can't read.
Go back to the basics.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Don't say
uh-oh. 215 got a little loose.
Yeah, Derek
That's what it
Donna.
looked like.
Yeah, every time you say 215, I know who out there kind of, oh my gosh, I would be you. Like, no, don't say that. I know what she's thinking. I've called these races so much, you know, I pretty much know who shows up in chat, who doesn't, who's for who, you know. For the most part.
Yep.
Every now and then we'll get some newcomers in and be like, all right, well, you know, keep showing up, now I'm going to know who you are. But right now, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job side by side. Still a lot of racing still left to go here, though, folks. And even though we're over the halfway mark, we've still got plenty of cars out here tonight. Plenty of, you know, of racing to go. Anything can, you know, can still happen. We're hoping.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Cody got a little loose there.
30.
No, Cody.
Cody, I thought you said the 30. See, now I can't hear.
That's all that yelling.
Shut up. I blow my own eardrums out.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
I had to turn your volume down.
Oh, you didn't want bleeding ears tonight?
No, I've already had that from the screaming that was.
Oh!
1561 getting into each other a little bit there.
Yeah. Oh, extracurricular activities.
Jeremy Stanley and Jeff Crosby.
Yep, Jeff Crosby Sr. Yeah, Junior ain't out here with son. Well, we see Junior every once in a while. We see Jeff Crosby Sr. on Saturdays 90% of the time. So every now and then you'll see his son out here racing too. So.
Yep, Brian Stanley just helped Cody and gave him a pretty good push up to the front.
And Kevin Freeze now.
Uh-oh, 3 wide.
Yeah, we're going to go 3 wide for the lead here. The 88. Brian. Well, nope, Seabass in the middle. Man, it looks like Brian's going to get 8 up. He has no help. Here comes Stewart. Let's see what Stewart decides to do.
Hey, they just said corn dogs and nachos sound good right about now. The driver chat. I don't think that would be a good time to be eating corn dogs and nachos out on Daytona.
No.
Might get a little messy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be bumpy Daytona.
Oh, God.
Can you just picture somebody trying to eat a hot dog?
Come in the pits, mustard all over their face.
dog in their lap.
Oh.
This is what we do, folks. We just have a good time. Just waiting. I'm hoping we can get a green flag pit stop here. They're right now at about 9-10 laps into this run. You know, we get up there, but we just cannot seem to get there. You know, because we got people making moves like that.
Yep. There's Stuart Broderick blinking in and out a little bit.
Oh,
The
Stuart.
007.
I'd have to
James Bond.
Yeah, might have to talk to Q about that one.
God. That's it. You're cut off from television. Ginger, help me out here. Gabe says try drinking Guinness at a bumpy Daytona.
Oh, jeez. I can only imagine. Blup, 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 blup.
Whoa,
the 06
that car.
Santo, save it. Save it. Save it.
He's trying.
Anthony English as well.
Oh.
He saved it. Wow.
There was another one that was spinning off too. I didn't see who it was.
That was Anthony.
Was that Anthony?
That was English, yep. He saved it too. Wow.
Woo. I don't know, man.
There's been some great driving out here tonight with these cars. We've had some hiccups, but man, nothing compared to what we had last week in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Man, last week was
That was
something
brutal.
else. That was something else. At least it wasn't like it kind of reminded me of Martinsville.
Don't say that. You know better than that.
That's a dirty word, right?
Yeah.
Well, Martinsville ain't a super speedway, so neither is Atlanta, to be honest. Although it races like that.
Ginger says, have to say, seen a lot of great driving with the cars getting loose.
Dropped the soft bucket in his lap.
Oh my
Jay
God.
Butler.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I'm all right. Oh my gosh.
Are you hearing the driver chat too, or not?
Oh, we got a wreck.
Yep.
No, I am not hearing the driver chat. I got that turned off for reasons. So, if they're cutting up like we are, it's got to be hilarious. But we're gonna take.
Go ahead.
We're going to take
I'll
a look
tell
at
you.
this wreck real quick. Looks like Stuart Broderick is going to get caught up in this. The 61 and the 15 started doing some tip-tap there, and then the 15 goes off. Comes right back up into Stuart, right into the 88, 38, and it was just on from there, folks. 4 drivers guaranteed involved in
Oh,
this.
somebody's hood just blew off.
Yeah, that was Stewart's. No, that was
No.
who was that? Somebody don't have a hood. That was the 88 of Brian Stanley, wasn't it? No. I think it blew off and then it hooked itself back on. So yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, 4 drivers guaranteed involved in that one. All right, what's going on? Do I even want to know?
Do what?
Do I even want to know what they said in driver chat?
One of them, I didn't see who it was, said, you know what time it is? And he goes, choo, choo, and then boom, wreck.
Oh, wow, he called that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, Ginger, they should not have a drive-through McDonald's at every track. And pit stop for gas, tires, and a burger is not a good idea.
Might as well throw some Depends in there with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ate some of the McDonald's around here, yeah, you would probably need some Imodium Depends and some IV of Pepto-Bismol.
Don't go to Taco Bell.
I don't go to Taco Bell since they started giving me a senior discount.
Oh, man.
And I'm not a senior yet.
Say if you have the appointment the following day and you need to be, you know, cleaned out, just, yeah.
I'll just go make me one of my colon cleanser burgers. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, man.
I'll have to give you that recipe. You'll like it.
Oh, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to try. Oh, man. All right. Raymond Rittenauer up top. He is going to beat out, it looks like, Cody. Yeah, he did. He beat him out.
Yeah, he did.
Yep, Cody back in second. Derek Donna in third. Dave Hunt in fourth. Brian Stanley fifth. Kevin Free sixth. Seabass seventh. Ryan Decker in eighth. Christopher Jordan having a fantastic run so far. Knock on wood. Let's hope that stays in, you know, favor for him. In ninth right now. And David Stringle is in 10th. Right where he started. So, you know, it's turning. Yeah, what now?
Edgar.
Yeah, and Gabe. Oh, jeez.
What are we going to do with our fans, man?
I have no idea. I don't know. I guess we'll just let them hang out and chat, you know.
You guys are great. Everybody is. I mean, from top to bottom, it's just amazing.
Top to bottom, left to right, corner to corner, circle to circle. Wait, circles don't have corners.
Round to round, yeah.
Round and around. Yeah, there we go.
And my trading paints is... This is what it was doing to me last night, too.
Yeah, mine's... I've tried to reset mine again to get the paints, and it's not... Yeah. It's not... not working for some reason, so I don't know. But anyway, we are coming back. Looks like one to go there. That'll hit lap 64, I do believe. Yeah, lap 64, so it'll be 65 when we get the green. That is going to put us here. Take a look in total. 6 cautions so far for 12 laps, so 37 laps to go. We've had 30 lead changes here tonight, and that number will go up.
That is insane.
Yeah, I've seen it as high as 60. So, yeah.
Wow.
I think 61 or 62, I believe it was the record. And I believe it was at Daytona, and I believe it was OP, to be honest with you. It's been a while. But 29 minutes and 15 seconds, roughly, so about 30 minutes.
Ginger says, I've been very mild at every race. Yes, you have.
Yep.
Gabe said, sorry, lads and lassies, but Fritch the birthday boy drinks it. I don't know who he's talking about.
Zach Fritch. I know Zach. I know Zach.
Is today his birthday?
I guess so. News to me. But if it is, happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Zach, who's not out here tonight, probably celebrating his birthday. Yep, it is his birthday. Well, happy birthday, buddy. All right, here we go into the Geico start zone. Got to go on green. Green is out. Everybody's on the loud pedal. Back away here tonight for OP Superspeedway Buttkicker Unlimited Xfinity Series on Saturday nights. Every Saturday, unless they have the night off.
And how often does that happen? Because knowing most of, I was fixing to say, most of these guys probably want to live out on the track.
Let's see here. I don't think we have an upcoming off date, to be honest with you, anytime soon. Because, yeah. No, we do not. I think because of the way their season is, it's a little bit shorter than what they've had in the past. I think they're just running straight through. But I could be wrong. I'm not always right.
Caution's
hey,
out.
Right, it's up front. The yellow is out. Yes, it is. And it looks like, Mark Mann and Brian Miskell Jr. Looks like the 14 as well of Vicente. So what happened to Brian? It looks like Brian was slowing down and then gets clipped by the 14 and spins.
Oh.
Brian, and then Brian gets T-boned by the 04, and then the 04 gets slammed by James Bond. Stuart Broderick, and I think his engine just popped. Oh, yeah. Stuart Broderick, yeah, his engine popped. And he had to tow it to pit road, and he does not have a fast repair left, so
He's probably done for the night.
Yeah, he just took it behind the wall. He is done
Yep.
for the evening. Yep. And next week we go to Dega. January 27th, folks. Talladega, and then we go to the bumpy Daytona, bumpy Road 100. Then we go to Talladega, called the Shady Track 84. Back to Daytona, then Dega, then Daytona 08, and then we'll round out the regular season for the second time at Atlanta. I think they'll have more of an, I think they got more of an understanding, or will have more of an understanding going into that round. Still got a ways to go before we get to it, but just the upcoming races that, you know, they have left in the regular season. Now, the way it does work is if you have a win and you have your starts in the regular season, you are locked into the playoffs. So when we get to the playoffs, just because you win a race does not mean you're into the next round. You have to get in on points.
Okay.
So they have changed that up this season. And instead of going from 16 to 12 to 8 to 4, we start with 16, and then we will drop 8. We'll go from 16 to 8 like that in 3 races. We'll have 2 races in the top 8 and then the top 4 in the championship race. So, you know, that's the way they're doing it this season. Kind of eliminating the fact that you can win in the chase and you're in and you don't have to race the full race. You could just start and park or don't even have to show up. So, you know, kind of eliminating that. Which I think it's going to make things a little bit more interesting.
Definitely going to be different.
Yes.
Gabe says, brake pedal in the middle there, Mr. Bond.
My name is Bond. James Bond. All right, here we go. Lights are off. Cody's led 16 laps. It looks like he has chosen the
Middle.
middle line.
Now it looks like he's trying to try to stay high.
I think he's going to go to the outside, so that's going to put Raymond Reitnauer onto the inside line. And, you know, if you're Stephen Miles, you know, you're right behind Cody, the pole sitter. Then you've got David Stringle behind you. So, you know, you got three great drivers. And I'm not downing Brian. Brian's up here too. I'm not downing Brian, but I know the other 3 better than I know Brian. So, You got three gate drivers up at the top. Now, I don't know Raymond as well as I know some of the other guys. I don't really know Nick. But with that being said, if you can get the start, I wouldn't say necessarily the jump, but if you can get the start with the driver behind you, timing it just right for that driver to stay with you, I think you got a pretty good shot at staying up front. You do not want to lose the car behind you or in front of you if you're one of the drivers like the 8 or the 803.
Right.
I know that much. I don't know much, but I know that much. If y'all are hearing any type of noise, that's my 2 dogs playing downstairs. One's a Husky Great Pyrenees, so he likes to talk, and the other one is a Chiweenie. He likes to talk, bark mostly, but he talks to Prince, which is the mix. I guess they're both mixed. Duh. Anyway, getting back to it here. Green back out. Cody on the loud pedal. And I think the 8 did a pretty good job staying right with that 6. 803, don't think got the start he wanted. Right up there to the 87. But, you know, he is catching him pretty quickly. And man, look at the 53, Mr. Dave Hunt. I know Dave from not only on Saturdays, but other leagues that I broadcast here. And so I know Dave. I know Dave pretty well. And man, oh man, Cody and Steven. I think they've locked. But Steven does not want to stay back there like that. They only got about 4 laps, and guess what'll happen? Oh.
Don't.
Yeah. If they stay bumper to bumper like that for about 4 laps, it's not. Yeah, it'll heat up. And
Oh, yeah.
And go boom, boom. So, the 8's got to keep air somehow in that engine. And 70 laps of the 100 here. They can't make it. They will have to pit at least once. Probably once. I don't think they need another one. If you stay green one more time, come down, splash of fuel, take off. I wouldn't even change tires. I'd just get enough fuel to make it. Enough fuel for, you know, maybe a GWC, but
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'd go any more than that. David Stringle, first lap lead, got shoved by Brian Stanley. And, well, you know, we've been seeing Brian do that a lot. Push a driver up to the lead, but he just can't seem to get up there.
Now him and
Oh!
one gave
Yeah.
the little door shot to Cody there.
Yeah, David.
Oh, they're spinning. They're
off the
spinning.
track, and they're wrecking, and it's
They're
a big one.
wrecking.
It is a big one, and they're still wrecking. Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to get on a rewind here because that actually started, I believe, or up toward, you know, up here with the 6 and the 1. Looks like a little bit. Oh, the 8 gave the 1 a shove, and that sent the 1 up into the 6. That's what happened there. We got the 1 going down onto the apron there, and then right there, it looks like the 23 into the corner, giving the 064 Bo Benham a little bit of a shove, and just enough into the corner to send him right down into the inside.
Yep, got up underneath that rear end and give him a little lift, and that you can't do nothing at that point. There's nothing you can do but hang on.
Just hang on for dear life. And it looks like Bo Benham is going to scathe through this. He is going to have some damage, but he is going to scathe through that, but behind him. Oh, my gosh, behind him, man. We got drivers wrecking everywhere. We got 53, 215, the 8. The 38, I think, might have got a piece of it as well. The 14 of Vicente. Looks like Raymond Rottenauer and Ernie Williams Jr. have called it a night. And
Ryan Callahan.
Got Ryan too?
Yep, Ryan Callahan's called it a night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he called it a night about 11 laps ago, it looks like. But yeah. Man, yeah, they're dropping a little bit, unfortunately. But
yep.
That's getting later and later into the race. You know, we're gonna start seeing some moves that we haven't seen. Oh, Anthony English had to back up. Then he had to pull forward. Wow.
Yeah, I had that happen. Came into the pit box a little too hot. Just slammed on the brakes and just slid right through. Put it in reverse. Gave it too much gas.
Used to have
you having them coughing fits again too, huh?
Yeah, it's cold, man. When I get cold, I get to coughing. Or smoking cigarettes don't help any. And for anybody out there that don't smoke or that has smoked, that quit, don't start and don't start back. I thought quitting drinking would be hard. Oh my gosh. I think quitting smoking's a lot harder than quitting drinking. I've been clean for almost a year. March will be a year, actually.
Good deal, man.
Yep. So I'm very proud of myself. I didn't think I would, be able to do it, but I did it. So
Ginger says at least they don't have to parallel park in the pit spots.
Isn't that what they do? Is parallel park? Isn't that parallel parking where you have to slide in?
Well, in a way. I think she's talking about actually doing the backing up and
yeah.
True parallel parking.
True parallel parking, yeah. Yeah, true. She's not wrong there. I thank God when I got my driver's license, I went to a little small town here. Well, I don't know if it's bigger than Mulberry where I grew up. It's Ozark. You know where that's at, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Did my driver's test over there, and the guy that was doing it, he didn't make us parallel park. So I just drove around the block, and he's like, all right, here you go. That's how I got mine. Yep. I did make one little mistake. I stopped at a four-way stop, and he told me to turn left, turn my blinker on, look both ways, but I went too far wide. And I spoke up, and I said, oh, man, I went too far wide. But I recognized my mistake. And he's like, that's just a learning curve. You'll learn over time. But I got my driver's license, and I've only been in about 300 wrecks, since then. I'm just playing. I've had a couple of incidents.
That's why they pulled your iRacing license, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've hit a tree once. I fell asleep and hit a tree. Ooh, the airbag hurt. I backed into, people, rear-ended a few. But other than that, I've not really been into anything major other than hitting the tree head on. And let me tell you, folks, airbags hurt.
Yes.
I know they don't have them in NASCAR vehicles, which probably a good thing in a way because, the way they impact you, they're wearing, full-fledged gear, helmets and everything. They do have the safety harness, the Hans device that they have to wear now, which keeps them, relatively a lot safer now than it did back before it was mandatory. Everybody knows the reason why they changed that. I don't have to go over the details on that. But a lot safer than what it used to be.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And green back out. The 88, the 6, the 5, the 61, the 49, the 215, the 8, 829, 06, and a 53. Top 10. Just kind of going through numbers there. It's Stanley, Nagel, Sanchez, the other Stanley, Bishop, Miles Donna, Miskell Jr., Santo, and a Hunt. And they are in that order, actually, side by side throughout the field here. And we are going to be officially at that quarter of the way here tonight. And, man, that 5 giving that 88 a shove there. Brian Stanley, though, did lead a lap finally. He finally got that sucker out of the way. But, you know, the most important lap is that final lap. White flag in the air. You want to be in the right spot at the right time. And not in the wrong.
5 car lengths in front of everybody else.
Yep, and side by side across the stripe. I think the 88 just got another one. He did! Awesome. All right, well, Brian Stanley, we'll see what Brian can do. Kenneth Bishop right behind him as well. Man, I hate that I don't have their paints. Oh, it's aggravating. Sorry, folks. It's just aggravating.
It is.
And I get paid to broadcast. I get paid to show their paints, and I don't have them. Which, out of my control. I did everything I could. I'll blame it on trading paints this time.
That's what I'm blaming it on.
Yeah, because if you're having issues and I'm having issues, sounds like to me it's trading paints.
Well, after our league race last night, I was going to join the other class, and it wouldn't even give him my car. Oh,
3-1, here we go. Ryan
getting dicey.
Becker. Yep, he's bringing the 777 with him. And 3-1, here comes Seabass. Kevin Freeze up the gap. The sucker hole, that's what I call it, the middle, right in the middle. Because if you're by yourself in the middle there.
Yeah. It's not a good place to be. I've been there.
Nope.
It's not fun.
And here comes Seabass and Kevin, man. They're working it. They're working it. You know, Happy Gilmore, work it. Working the outside. Here they come. To the flow, Happy. To the flow. Work it. Sorry.
Richard's giving, well,
Whoa.
was.
Kevin, he got dumped. Oh, he's got help, though. He's got the 8 now. That's Steven. Now to the outside. Oh, man. Now Richard Sanchez. Oh, the 88. Oh, man, that 88.
Right on
good.
that.
Yeah.
That's a bad spot to be trying to
He
push
is
somebody.
right on his SSA.
He was right on that right rear quarter panel there for a second, and I thought he was going to hook him.
I can't spell that backwards.
It's like Sebastian.
Yeah, he got back out front. Yep.
Yeah, he got tired of the 88 getting that corner on him, trying to push him off the corner of his car. And you got Kenneth Bishop pushing Brian Stanley.
Yep. Man, Brian Stanley. Man, Brian Stanley has been. He has been a pain to everybody here. Not in a good way, because he's been up front. He's been right there with them. He's like that. How do I put this without not sounding mean, but I'm making my point? He's like that bug that you know is a good bug, but you don't like bugs, but you want them around, but yet you want them to go away. You get what I'm saying?
It's like the fun uncle. Always fun to have around, but always not really worried. Oh, there it is. I seen it.
And as soon as I say that, I talk about it, guess what happens? See, every time
He got hooked.
Every time I open my mouth about how good of a driver's doing, something happens. All right, well, let's see here. Let me see here. Yeah, I think he got hooked. I think Seabag. Oh, yeah, he did. Well, he got bumped, and then it was just hooked. Yeah, the 88. Right up on the 23. Oh, I think you're right. I think he hooked him because he was rubbing, and
See, that's what I was talking about. He was trying to push him, but he was pushing him on that outside corner. And if you're going to push somebody, you got to stay in the center of them.
Yeah, we went 4 wide, but not the way we wanted to. Oh, man, that affected a lot of drivers. The 8, the 55, 23, 88. Man, several other ones involved in this as well. 49, Kenneth Bishop. In the 49, 215 of Derek Donna, the 0. They're still wrecking. The 829 right there. Golly.
Looking back at this, what happened was 88 centered up on him. And when you're going in a corner pushing somebody, you need to back off just a little bit so you're not actually touching. And he was just right on his bumper and just pushed him out, pushed his rear end out.
Yeah, hang on just a second. Alrighty, I am back.
No worries.
For just a second. Well, at this point, it is going to make it to where I do believe they will be able to finish this under regulation. It will be close on fuel. However, depending on where the caution comes out, if it comes out early, track position, do you stay out? That's going to be, really up to, each individual driver. If it comes in late, well, what do you do in that situation? 3 to go. If we get a GWC, do you come in? Do you stay out? Do you chance it? There's so much right now, again, yet, Steven, it's playing into a factor, man.
I think for me, if I was up front, after this here got enough fuel to get me through, then I knew I'd be fine. But if they just take a splash, thinking that's going to get them enough fuel to last to the end of the race, I don't know if they're going to have enough. But I'm not real familiar with the B-Class car, Josh.
Yeah,
I'm really not.
I'm not familiar with all the updates on the B car, so I don't, I haven't, like I said, I haven't raced with all these updates, new updates, since they did the whole, not fast repairs, but set limits. Tire limits and, all the tire changing and all that they, have added in. That's how long it's been since I've raced. Probably about 5.5, 6 years, roughly.
Well, now they're staying down on that apron right now just to help conserve that fuel.
Yep, keeping that fuel level because.
But they're coming back in.
Some of them are. Some of them.
Yeah.
Richard Sanchez didn't. Nor did Jeremy Stanley, Rick Seabrands, Anthony English, Matt Wagner. Oh, Matt's up here. Gonna have to watch him. Bo Benham. Looks like everybody else behind him, though, did come in to, get that extra fuel. I think that's a smart move. I think coming in to get that extra fuel, I think you're setting yourself up for, possible if a GWC was to come out. You have the fuel. You could probably go that one. Don't know about that. Don't know about any more than that. But you could definitely go probably at least one because you can save fuel under yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn the fuel off. Turn the car off. Clutch it.
Stay on the apron.
Yeah, stay on the apron. There's several ways of saving fuel. Or do what Mike Whitaker did that one time. Clutched it for about 10 laps and then hammered down. Cannot believe he did that. One of the other leagues I do, folks, man, Mike Whitaker, he clutched it for about 10 laps on a race, and he was hoping it stayed green, and it worked in its favor. It stayed green, and he won it. He didn't have no fuel to do any burnouts, but he won it. So, yeah, I've seen some amazing stuff happen. And I think I'm going to see in my career of broadcasting here on iRacing, I think I'm going to see a lot more.
Yeah, might even actually see me get my first win. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? It come next week.
I doubt it.
Is it next week? No, it's actually the 29th that we'll be broadcasting again. So, all right, here we go. Coming to 17 to go. Coming to the green here, folks. The OP Superspeedway Buttkicker Unlimited Xfinity Series. Back underway here tonight. Good jump there by Sanchez. Myself, Joshua Medlock. Up here in the booth, Stephen Lane.
That's me.
Joining us up here tonight. Actually, earlier on in the race. So you've been up here quite a bit. You did have some hiccups out there in real life. That's why you were unable to make the race. But hey, life's more important. So had to go get the car. And,
Yeah.
and your wife. You could have left the car there, but you at least had to go get her.
Well, I don't know.
Well, just leave her there and get the car?
Probably not. If it was my dream car, yeah, she could walk home.
Wow. Is she sitting there right beside you?
No, thank God.
Is she listening?
Probably.
Probably. Eric Rice out there in
Kevin
chat.
Nagels.
How you doing, buddy? And it looks like, yeah, Kevin, that's Cody's dad, by the way.
Okay.
Yep. Kevin comes in and tunes in. That's pretty much how I know. Kevin comes in and tunes in. You see him all around. You see him tonight on Saturdays, Mondays, Wednesdays. I don't know if you see him Thursdays. I haven't had a chance to tune in on Thursdays, but I know you do see him in chat. He's a big fan. So, Eric Ross out there in chat. 3 wide here, too. We've got, now Rick Seabrands has joined the festivities. 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Here we go. We're not done. Glenn McNeese, have not talked much about the 84. Look where he's sitting that ninth, right there in the middle. Mark Mann even up here. Haven't talked much about Mark. And here they are, the guys that hung into the back throughout the race. Well, they're up front. They're running up here. 3 wide, 3 rows deep. 1, 2, 3. Almost 4 rows deep. Golly.
4 rows deep.
Yep, 4
Wow.
rows deep now. Well, I think it's
3. 3.5.
3.5. 2 3/4. 2 2/3.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but these B cars, they're harder to draft in than the next gens, right?
They're harder to draft in. They're harder to handle. From what I understand, you've got to drive the vehicle. You cannot just one-hand it, basically. Now, there is a driver out here, or was out here. I don't know if he's still out here. Oh, he is out here. I don't know how he does it, but that 06 right there, he uses a controller. Oh, and he just got into the 44. But he uses a controller on a super speedway.
Wow.
Yeah. And he does an amazing job controlling it. Now, I don't know if he has a wheel. I bet you he does. Oh, man, he got into the back of the 371.
Funny.
And, yep, he spun him.
Oh, several cars involved in that one.
I don't know. We're going to have a yellow. Yep, there it is. Yeah, he, you know, and like I said, as soon as I get talking about somebody, stuff happens. I just need to learn to keep my mouth shut.
No comment.
Shut up. Wow. All right. There's the 5, 6. That was the 371. That was, okay, that was Decker. Oh. Yeah, the 06 come up on Decker. Bumped him again. Kept on bumping him. and bumped him into the corner. Right down, Ryan Decker goes in front of the 44. And, well, 371 goes up into the 61. 371 comes into the 064. 078 goes up into the wall. 215 involved in that as well. Man, that 215 just cannot catch a break out here tonight. Man, Dave Hunt.
84 took that shot too. Wow.
Yeah, Dave Hunt's out of the race here as well. Man. Did 371 blow up? Let me see here. 71 of Ryan Decker. He is
back out on the track.
Back out onto the track. He, I think, used his fast repair.
I was fixing to say he don't have one left, so.
Yeah, I think he might have just used his fast. Yeah, he's got a clean car out there in that Napa Auto Parts. Can't say Napa know-how because he doesn't have know-how on it, but the Napa Auto Parts car. So, yeah, hey, I think he used his fast repair with 11 to go. So, you know, hey, use it late in the race. That's exactly what he did.
See if he did blow his engine or not.
All right, Mark Mann up front now. 11 to go. We've got Mark, Cody, Seabass, Rick, Andrew, Kevin, Richard, Anthony, Matt, Jeff Crosby Sr., David Stringle, Brian Miskell Jr., Ryan Decker, who he was just on, Jeremy Stanley, Ed DeBoer is coming back out here, Christopher Jordan, I think Christopher, but he does not have a fast repair left, but he's got a clean car again, so, man, a lot of drivers not having the fast repair left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drivers that I'm counting. That's all that has their fast repair left. Is 7 drivers. Which, you know, Superspeedway Racing, Daytona, kind of expected. Wow, it went from morning to nighttime here at the track real quick.
No, 371 did not blow his engine. He just limped it back into the pits.
Okay. So he just limped it, used the fast repair, got back out.
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. But he's got the clean car. Now the 6 of Cody, our pole sitter. Every time I look at that car, I think he's got damage on it, but that is actually, I think, part of the paint, except for the. No, wait. Is that part of the paint?
It could be.
It's dirty. Needs to take it to a car wash. Next message.
No, to answer Gabe's question, yeah, like I said, he didn't blow his engine. The reason why he slowed up is that car got into the back of him and started getting him loose, so it looked like he was backing out of it. He may have got on the brakes a little early.
Could have. Now I'll 10 to go. I know we really haven't, been doing interviews here tonight. We did a few early on, but, there's nights where I just want these guys to race. We don't have to do interviews all the time. It is nice to talk to drivers, don't get me wrong, but some nights I just want these guys to race and, concentrate on, the track and not being worried about being interviewed. I do good enough by just talking about a driver that I don't have to interview them. So.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, we know what happens when you interview a driver.
I think I've jinxed pretty much everybody out here tonight at some point. Just by talking good about them. Oh, man, they're running great. Yeah. Coming from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah.
Bam.
Yeah. So, it's been one of those. Gabe's been part of it. Yeah, he's been part of it many times. Trust me. He can tell you. So, Cody, Mark, Seabass, Rick, they've all been a part of it. They know. I'm real good about that. It's broadcaster's dreams.
Yeah, Kevin said that that's a scrape on the driver's door on Cody's car.
That is a scrape. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Here we go. Coming to 9 to go into the Geico start zone. Mark Mann got us going. Grant us out. Man, Seabass giving that for a little bit of a shove there. The 6 has got Rick Seabrand onto the outside with him, and somebody is blinking. I believe
that would be Anthony English.
Anthony English, 44. We don't need no mo.
I got a question. Y'all guys, you got a Chili's there, right?
It's on Rogers Avenue, but yeah, we got chili. Oh!
Save it. Oh, he did. He saved it.
Yeah, Zonto saved it. Wow. That sent him all the way back, though, to about 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, somewhere around in there. He is still trying to get that car under control. But, yeah, he saved it. Holy smoke. But, yeah, we got a Chili's.
Next time you go to Chili's, get their.
Never ate at Chili's.
We went and ate there for lunch today.
Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Straighten it up. Straighten it up. And they did. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Cody Nagels, Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann. Somebody just saved the day. The 6 up into the 44 to hard lit by the 15. Oh, my gosh. Well, if your eardrums ain't blown by now, well, sorry, they're blown now. Oh, golly,
Wow.
man. Anthony English. Oh, the 6, I think, tagged the 44. Yeah.
Yep.
Tagged him right down into the 15, and they glitched into one another, but it was already over. Ain't nothing you could do about it. And then the 15 and the 44 both go hard into the outside wall. 15 comes back down, 6 nowhere to go. He's going to get a piece. The 14, the 829, the 064. 38, I think, might have got a little piece of it too, but I don't know.
I was looking to see who got that hard shot right there too.
Woo, buddy, man. Talking about me being a little dramatic, I'm always this way. I am, yeah. There could be two drivers out on the track, and I'd be this way.
What? 15 took a ride on Cody's car.
Yes, he did.
Then took a ride on the 14 car, Vicente.
Jeez, man.
And then Vicente took a hard shot. I mean, a hard shot by who was that? Bo Benham.
Ooh. Man, oh man.
Well, this is what we were talking about earlier. Getting close to that end, and
what do? Do you stay out, track position, save the fuel, take a chance? Do you come down pit road, lose track position, but know you have the fuel to make maybe, several GWCs if it comes down to it? I mean,
honestly,
what do?
I would probably, if it was me, I would probably go in and take some fuel, because these guys are running really hard right now, getting to the end of the race. There's going to be some mistakes happen, and I was listening to the interview earlier, some of these guys have been racing that Daytona 24.
Yeah.
So, the bearings may not all be there. There's going to be some small mistakes, and that's all it's going to take for one of these guys to jump up front.
Yep, just a little bitty slight mistake, or, a slight movement, whether it be good or bad, good, bad, the ugly, you have it all. You know, the good part about it, the bad part about it, and the ugly part about it, you know.
Yep.
So, you know, yeah, and some of these guys, you know, they might have just got done with their stint. They're split on the Daytona 24, you know, they're jump over to here. You don't know how tired they are.
Oh,
you
man.
Know, so you really don't know. And unfortunately, Cody Nagels, you know, he unfortunately did not get a chance to drive the 24 this season, but he's going to try to go for the Sebring, I believe it is. Sebring, whatever it's called. Not Nürburgring, but Sebring, I think it is. I wouldn't drive on Nürburgring if you paid me $1 bajillion to.
I'm going to try it just to see. Everybody talks about it.
Nürburgring, it takes like, I don't know, 20 minutes to get around the track.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's got I don't know how many turns. Golly, but a bunch. Got a bunch. Gabe, how many turns does Nürburgring have, buddy? I think you know. I think you've drove on it once or twice.
He said more than a scrape on the 6 now.
Yeah, it's more than a scrape.
Golly.
On the 6. Yeah. Where is the 6? Where did he? He is back here in 16th right now.
Yep.
And did he use?
He did use his fast repair.
He did use his fast repair because he has no scrapey on the left or right side now. So he did use his fast repair. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've got
6
6.
drivers,
Yep.
yeah, that have their fast repair left. Seabass, Kevin, and Brian Wayne won their split today. That's the 3rd in a row.
Wow.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
Congratulations. Wow.
You know, I watched some of that earlier. That is not an easy race.
Oh, no, Daytona. Well, the road course itself, just in a regular season race, is not easy. Just thinking about doing it for 24 hours. You know, and you got, you know, a team of 4 or a team of 3. You know, you got a team of 3. You got to split it up, you know. Team of 4 or more is better, but, yeah, here we go. Coming to the green here, folks. And winding it down, 5 to go. It'll be 4 at the line. Green is out. Good start by the 5 of Sanchez. I don't believe he jumped it. But then again, they could get the green slightly, like a split second before I do. So,
Right.
could be possible that the green was out and we finally got it. But it's so close, you know, it's minuscule. So we just know when it's green on our end, they go, or if they go, it's green. So
Well, you know, that's that first race I was in, you know, where I got the lead during the caution, and I restarted the race. I went back, I saved that replay, and I went back and watched it, and you know, you guys thought I jumped the start, but I was actually in the start zone when it went green. But you're right. I mean, just probably a half a second delay.
Oh, they're bumping, they're shoving, they're banging, they're dooring. I was gonna say something else, but I just better stop.
Stop.
Just keep my mouth shut there before I just keep on going. The rhyming may not be PG.
Whoa.
Somebody popped. At least I thought. I heard a pop.
Oh.
Whoa!
There we go.
That was the 11. That was Wagner. Oh, yep, that was Wagner. Oh, no. Yeah, man, that's going to set up a GWC attempt here, folks. I had a feeling that, unfortunately, we was not done. I was hoping we would be done, but, you know, the way these guys were racing, yeah, and it looks like, man, we've seen that happen a lot here. Into the corners, bumping, wanting that last-second shove. And we just seen what happened. It sent the 11 down to the 23, and I don't know how in the world Seabass saved that, or the 025 for that matter. But yeah, man, we got a lot of cars involved in this. Matt Wagner got a piece of it. Looks like
Cody Nagels.
Oh, yep, the 61. Oh, you said Cody got into it too?
Cody got a little bit of it. But it looks like he's going to be all right because he kind of got sideways. I think he might have got bumped a little bit and then went into the wall and straightened it back out.
Okay, let's see here. We're still under the replay. I could probably get a little, yeah, left side a little bit's damaged on that car. Let me see here. Let's go back up live here. Yeah, he does have some left side damage on that machine. It looks like some right side as well, maybe. Thinking maybe a little bit of right, but you can definitely see it on the hood here. There definitely some left side damage, driver's side. So he could probably just get it down pit road, get it beat out, and then be back out. Probably, you know, minuscule seconds of damage there. So, well, let's go ahead and get it set up here. GWC attempt 1 of question mark, because we don't know exactly how many they're going to run. Is it going to be 1? Is it going to be 2? Is it going to be 15? And I say this all the time with OP. We start with 1. If we get there, and, well, we got to, you know, we got to finish it out one way or the other. Either it be 1 GWC, 2, 3, or we go all the way up to 15. But I will say this. We go up to 15 GWC attempts. I think the admins are not going to be too happy. I think they're going to have words.
Yeah. They said 154 turns on Nuremberg.
Oh, my gosh. Well, there you go. Have fun.
Kevin says, Cody's got road rash, that's all.
Road rash. Road rash.
Hitcher said that'll buff out.
Had a buff out, yeah. Buff right on out. Just a little bit of ball peen hammer, bam, and then you're good to go. I've seen cars, you know, you wouldn't think they would be able to finish the race with the way how much damage they are, but they just have that, they have the damage in the right spot that it, you know, by themselves, yeah, it affects them. But, you know.
Yeah, look at Seabrain's car.
Seabrain's, let's see where Rick is.
5th place.
5th. Yeah, he's a little beat up. He's got a fast repair, though, and that's kind of shocking that he's not using it. But, track position. I mean, you only got 3 laps. But like I was saying with the damage, you know, the damage is in the right spot, so it doesn't affect you if you're between cars or you're leading or you're behind. But if you're by yourself, it does, you know, majorly affect you. I've seen drivers win it with damage like that. I've seen drivers with worse damage than what Rick has win a race. I've seen a driver with a blown engine win a race. So, I don't know if you could win it on your hood, though. I don't want to find out.
I don't want to be on VR one to find out.
You're gonna make me sick just talking about that. Oh gosh.
Well, I've had guys tell me that you know, running VR, you know, you do get a little bit better feel of the car because it's more, you know, you're more inside the cockpit instead of looking at it on a screen.
Exactly. You can actually see. It's like being in the car, but not being in the car. You're there, but not there. Yeah. So you get a more of a. And when you turn your head, you can actually see, you know,
out the windows and everything. Yeah.
So I don't know if I would want to turn around and look behind me, but you know, I guess you could if you got the rearview mirror turned off.
Oh, not for very long, though.
Yeah, right. We're going into turn
there's
3.
a wall.
Yeah, who's behind me? Oh, no, there's a wall. Yeah, right. Oh, man.
Pull a Dennis.
you started it tonight. I didn't say anything. Wow. Dennis is a great guy. I like him.
Oh, he's an awesome dude.
He's a hoot.
He's actually trying to help me figure out what's going on with the Warden's ride.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So.
That's good. All right, pace car is off, coming into the first GWC attempt here tonight for the OP Superspeedway Unlimited Xfinity Series, and a shove already by the 5, the back end of the 23 of Seabass. Now, they only got 3 laps, so I guess if you're in a situation like this, do you keep that front? Like, if you're the 5 or the 04 or whatever, do you keep that front to the back end of the car in front of you, or do you still get air in there to make sure it doesn't blow?
I think if you can get out front of everybody, you know, like instead of being too wide, if you can get in a single line out in front of everybody, give it a little bit of space so you do get that air. But you know, depending on how close they are. I mean, they're running like this. I would say, you know, nose to tail.
Yeah, man, here we go. Coming to the white flag, 1 to go. We're going to do it under 1, folks. Now is the time. Now, you've got to buckle down and, you know, just whatever happens, happens now. You know, if they wreck, they wreck. Well, there ain't no more yellows, so Kevin Freeze, though, in a pretty good spot, but I think Seabass is going to try to make a move here, or I don't know, he might try to push Kevin. Well, you got Mark Maitland there on the outside.
Yeah, he's getting some help from Ed.
Yes, he is. The 049 of Nicholas Ween right there, too. Here we go. Coming out of 4. Through the tri-oval. Blocking.
Oh, blocking.
Oh,
they're spinning.
Kevin gonna win it here tonight.
Wow.
Man in second, and a wreck across the stripe, folks. What a finish. Let's get back here and take a look at this coming to the line. We see the move by the 025. He sees the run and blocks the 04, but wiggle chicken dinner, not a good way. Looks like the 04, yeah, the 04 Mark Man gonna finish in P2. Kevin Free's gonna win it, and I don't know who got third. The
Like
5.
Sanchez got 3rd, and Sebastian in 4th. Seabass.
4th, oh, Seabass. Yep, Matt Wagner is going to finish it out in 5th here tonight. Kevin Freeze, though, is your winner here this evening, folks. What a race here at Daytona. Getting back into the action, and I think everybody is trying to get back straight here as 23's got some heavy damage. And, oh, man. Well, I'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show here, folks. Seabass looking like a waddled duck out there. He's riding sideways here, walking. He's walking.
He kind of like that dog walking down the middle of the street.
Yeah, right. Oh! And now there goes old Seabass playing around. But hey, Kevin Freeze taking the win out here tonight, folks. Burning it up out there on the front stretch. We're going to get them down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. I have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with our number, 5 on the car. Usually the 510, but 5 on the car this time around. That is going to be Richard Sanchez here tonight. A little bit of a number change. Get me all confused there, Sanchez. I don't like it.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, it ain't all about the number, man. It's all about where you finish. And, man, podium finish for you here tonight, buddy. Awesome job here this evening. It was quite the show, and you already got a win on the season, round number 2, buddy. But, hey, man, it's always good to get back up here and possibly have a chance to win another one. Man, talk about, from Atlanta to Daytona last week, or, Atlanta last week, Daytona this week, getting back into the roots, man. How does it feel being back up here, buddy? Let's talk about it.
I felt pretty good. I got in a couple scrapes there. I never used the fast repair. I just let it get fixed. Luckily, it wasn't too much. And just trying to dodge it, and I got lucky. I got lucky a couple times where I thought I was done, and I came out the other side and said, wow, how'd that happen? Man. And then there at the end, too, I was just settling there behind Seabass, and then he got tagged, and I scooted through for a podium. So
mayhem ensued, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, well, typical Daytona.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have your wrecks, you're gonna have your racing, you're gonna have your 3 wide. We had a little bit. We even had 4 wide, but one car was backwards. So even though it was not technically a 4 wide, it was still a 4 wide. So, we seen a little bit of everything out here tonight. So, awesome racing as always on Saturday nights. Even last week with, Atlanta, and, it was quite the show, but still a great race overall. Next week, we go to even a bigger track. Gonna see a lot of 3 wide there, possibly even a 4 wide, even maybe a 5, Dega.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to get your second.
Got some room there.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Not intentionally, but just like tonight, I came out thinking, well, I'll just hang in the back. I did fall back at the beginning of the race, and I thought I was just going to hang on here and then, give a couple of the other guys that I'm running with a chance to get a win and end. And then there at the end I ended up where I was,
Yeah,
and
Yeah, and I got to say, awesome job, man.
Thanks, sir.
Gonna, set you up for, some good points. Of course, you're already locked in with the win. You're already locked in with the win of the regular season, but in the playoffs and in the chase or whatever, that's not the case. So
yeah.
So you already got that made. You got to get the starts now, but like I said, Dega next week, almost said Daytona again. Dega next week, a lot more room there, bigger track. Start finish line not at the tri-oval, but at the end of the pit road, basically. So,
yeah,
gotta race it. A
couple more opportunities with that track,
Yeah. So I think something's gonna open up there. Hopefully, it's not the big one. We had a couple of them out here tonight.
Yeah.
But Sanchez, awesome job, buddy. Here in third, man. I know you got a few, final thought shout-outs, thanks you want to give. I want to apologize to you two. Trading paints is all messed up. So.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So we don't have the correct paints out here for a lot of cars. So you being one of them,
okay.
It looks like I got red and black stripes. I don't think that's your car.
Do you see Chevy Land on there?
Nope.
Oh, too bad. Yeah, I had Chevy Land on there for Bubba Winningham.
Bubba, yeah. Do apologize. Hopefully it'll be fixed by next week. But, I'm going to go ahead and, let you do your, final thought shout-outs. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Shout out to OP, putting on a good race all the time. Shout out to MaxspeedTV, always putting on good broadcasts, and yourself and your brother. Shout out to Bubba, hope he's feeling better. Hope he gets back here soon with us. And shout out to the racers for putting on a good race.
All right, well, my brother was not here tonight, Stephen Lane.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Stephen Lane actually joined me up here. He was going to race with y'all and then had some stuff come up.
Oh, yeah, he had some car auto problems.
Yeah, so he jumped up here after, I guess he got done looking at it and everything. He jumped up here and helped me actually call the race. So, yeah, my brother was not here.
All right.
So, but
well, he usually is.
Yeah, Yeah, he usually is because Steven's usually down there on the track. So
Yeah.
Well, try to anyway.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, he never can stay in his own lane. So so but anyway, anywho, awesome job out there tonight, buddy. Guess we'll see you next week at Nega, bud.
Thank you, sir. You have a
Thank
good one.
you, buddy. You too. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight. I got two things for this guy. One, his car looks like it got pulled out of a pond. And two, he decided to part the waters. No, I'm not blaming that on you, Mark. Awesome job, man. That was some great racing. Great blocking there at the end by Kevin, too, man. You'll have to talk about it, kind of give us your perspective. But before you get to that, man, talk about your overall racing out here tonight at Daytona. How you started in the back for the most of the race and, ended up here in second. How did you do it?
Oh, I did it by I kept fixing my car. I mean, I'd have 3 minutes of damage. That first run and some required, fixed it. My wheel was kind of cockeyed to the right and just kept on, just stayed in it. And then got into a big wreck, finished it off, used a quick repair, got into another wreck, fixed 3 minutes more of damage, and somehow found myself up there in those first couple rows. And it wasn't that great, but it was enough to just kind of hang in there. And that's it. P2. I mean, I guess you can't beat that. It was a dump truck out front, so there was no way I was going to win that race.
Yeah, and me and Steven was actually talking about the Xfinity cars here tonight. I know back in the day when I first started, we raced in the older Xfinity cars, and they were fun to drive, hard to drive actually. Is that the same in these? Are they hard to drive?
I don't think so. They don't feel too bad. I mean, the problem for me is the damage model. There's really no reason that I should have been able to be out there with all the damage that I had. So it's less attrition comes into play in some of these races. And I used to like attrition races, let everybody kill themselves and then end up there in the front row at the end and put yourself in position to win every week. Or, I mean, as you should race, probably just kind of get up there and try to stay up there all race long. But that usually never works out for me. So I've been trying the latter and avoiding wrecks, but these cars don't feel that hard to control at all.
Well, that's good. Yeah. As long as they don't feel like the old Xfinity cars where you try to turn the wheel and they don't turn.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So, a little bit, I guess, easier. I don't know if they still have the gearbox or if it's rack and pinion in the new one, but I think it's gearbox.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just get in it and go and shift the thing.
Yeah, just do
gas, brake, shift, turn wheel.
Yeah, go fast, turn left.
That's it. That's all. Yeah.
Well, awesome job out here tonight. Dang next week, buddy. Bigger track, 2.66 miles, a little bit wider too. Well, much wider, a little bit. Poor choice of words. 3 wide is guaranteed there. 4 wide, not so guaranteed, but I think we'll have it. Talk about it going into that race, buddy. Ride number 6.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be hectic. We've been getting big fields.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody's just kind of getting used to racing around each other. So I think, in a few more races, maybe we'll start getting some more green flag runs. Green flag pit stops would be nice. Once we kind of reach that stage, we know that we can kind of cruise to the rest of the season, hopefully with some decent racing. So maybe Talladega will be the start of it next week.
I guess we'll find out. You was mentioning about great fields, and even with the Daytona 24 going on, I didn't expect it to be a big field out here tonight, but 38 drivers, man.
Oh yeah,
that's a big field for what's going on.
Yeah, with the Rolex, and you got the playoffs on the NFL playoffs on TV, and
I don't care about that,
but but you knew that there wasn't going to be as many cars out here tonight, but having 38, 36 or 38, whatever it was, that's pretty gosh darn good.
Yes, it is. Well, Mark, awesome job, Mayor out there, of course, cheering you on as always. Put it in a podium finish in second. Yeah, you were right there, but Kevin. He pulled that block on you. And
yeah, it was a good clean block. I mean, that was the right thing to do in that situation. It was clean. It was clear. Yeah, can't blame him there for doing that. I don't think I would have been able to pass him anyway. DeBoer gave me a pretty good bump there at the end, so we probably would have been close, but I still think he would have edged me out. But nevertheless, it was fine.
Yeah,
Congrats to him.
Yeah, it was an awesome finish. Well, I'm going to turn the mic over to you, man, for your final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give, because I know you got a few.
Yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting on MaxspeedTV. Thanks for everybody coming out, everybody watching, Mara at home. Thanks OP, and everybody does everything behind the scenes, and anybody I raced with in Discord tonight. Richard Sanchez, Anthony English, Billy Stanley, Rick Seabrands, and Matt Wagner.
All right, yeah, Matt finished in 5th. I think he got caught up in that last coming to the line thing, but he still managed the top 5, so good points not from Matt, Seabass, Sanchez, good points not for a lot of these drivers out here tonight, too. We still got a long way to go, though.
Yep. Yeah.
So, all righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate P2 here tonight. We'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yep. All right. Well, that is going to bring us down here to our winner here tonight in the 025 right car number. Wow, that's few and far between. We always have issues with your number for some reason. I think we're having issues with paints as well now. So, options, hide car numbers. Wow. Wow, I see that on your car. Wow. I actually have that clicked, but sometimes it still does not work. So, but anyway, besides the funny paint you got on there, man, talk about it. Pulling out the win out here tonight. It wasn't without a fight. Wasn't without, using the fast repair. It wasn't without blocking Mark. I mean, there was so much going on down there, buddy. We've got to hear it from you. So go ahead.
Yeah, it was certainly an interesting race there. We were minding our own business in that top lane, and then Seabass got turned a little bit. It instantaneously turned. That was kind of crazy, so I had to use the fast repair for that one because I think I took like 20 to 25 hits on that one. It was thought I was done wrecking, and then we kept wrecking. Like, it was crazy.
Was you a
so then I just rolled.
Or a volleyball or a tetherball? Which would?
It was more of like a wall, and everybody just wanted to keep driving into it. So I don't know what was going on with that. So I rolled it into pit road, took the fast repair, and then Seabass and I went straight back to the front.
Man.
So
you held
gotta
on.
do it.
Yeah, you held on to it, man. I believe that is your first win of the season here. Yeah, because we're in around. Yeah, first win of the season. So, now you just got to get the start. You'll be good to go, which I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. But, yeah, man, it was we didn't have any green flag pit stops, and I forgot to ask Mark and Richard about this. So I'll go ahead and ask you because I'm sure you're, what you say is probably going to be the same thing they're going to say. Was y'all expecting, as we got later on into the race, as we were getting those green flag runs, was y'all hoping and expecting a green flag pit stop? Was y'all wanting one? What was going through your mind?
Oh, we want one. I think we all do, because it just makes it so the race goes cleaner. The field thins out a little bit, makes it a lot more fun. But I mean, we didn't get it. We sort of could figure out the way the race goes in the beginning. If you don't get a good long run in the beginning of the race, you're not going to get it most likely, unless you get some real field killers. And I think there were certainly some mangled cars out there, but it wasn't in the sheer volume that would have made it so people lost speed. And then the cautions kept happening so fast after the previous one that you didn't have people going laps down and fixing more and more and more damage. So, but there were a couple of ridiculous saves where that should have probably killed the field, but we somehow got away with not killing the field and went right back at it. Then wrecked a little bit later, but hey.
Hey, yeah, I mean, me and Steven was up here just making, watching, and man, I think we were kind of shocked ourselves, wasn't we, Steven, about those, saves that they did.
Oh yeah, just amazing saves tonight from people. I mean, good Lord. If that was me out there, I'd have been in the wall.
The one that happened right in front of me with Cody and Mark. I mean, oh my god! I was just trying not to like finish them off because I saw them go a little sideways, so I just was lifting off the throttle, hitting the brake, trying not to hit too much brake where I got run over, and then we have a bigger chain reaction. So everybody did a great job there, looking out for the others, and we ended up getting a nice, clean green white checker finish, except for at the line. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, there was.
but sometimes that happens, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, locking yourself in with the win here tonight. Awesome job, bud. Congratulations on that. Now you got to get the starts, but like I said, that's not going to be a problem for you. You're going to come out here and try to keep winning, get the best finishes you can to, make other drivers get in on points. So, you're going to fight just like, everybody else is too. So,
Yep.
you already got one of it out of the way. So I think the most important, as of right now, out of the way is that victory. So awesome job, bud. And yeah, hide car numbers, options, graphics. Yeah, hide car numbers, folks. Do what he says on the car. Do that. Dude, awesome job, man. I know you got a few final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you to you guys for putting on the broadcast, all the admin here at OP. And a shout out to the boys who were in our group tonight. We certainly had a fun time. And also want to shout out my teammates from earlier today. Sebastian, Ray, and Brian. We took home the win in our Daytona 24 split. So it's been a pretty fun day today.
And I heard,
can't complain about anything.
Yeah, I heard that was 3 in a row.
Yep, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
This one was this one was way harder than the previous ones. With our field was pretty strong, so it was a lot more fun than last year. There was a lot of carnage behind us, and we pretty much could just walk. We walked away with it. But this year, that was not. So it was a lot of fun with the boys.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the win there in your split, and congratulations on the win here tonight, buddy. Go celebrate your victory, and we will see you at Dega, bigger track, next week, right?
Yep.
All right.
It's a lot of fun over there at Talladega.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot bigger. That's for sure. All righty, buddy. Well, go celebrate. We'll see you then.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, bud. All right. Well, that is Kevin Freeze here tonight, folks. Our winner. Man, what a race it was. We're going to go ahead and jump down into it here tonight. The unofficial results. We're going to get the admin stuff they have to do. I don't know if there's going to be much. I stay away from that. That's what they do. It's always best. So, but Kevin Freeze grabbing the win out here tonight. Awesome win by Kevin. Mark Mann is going to finish in second here tonight. Richard Sanchez third. Seabass fourth. Matt Wagner fifth. Ed DeBoer in sixth. And I hit the wrong button. There we go. Rich Seabrand seventh. Nicholas Wing in eighth. Christopher Jordan ninth. And David Stringer rounding out the top 10. Andrew Zonto at 11th. Cody Nagels 12th. Kenneth Bishop 13th. Derek Nana 14th. Brian Miskell Jr. 15th. Stephen Moss 16th. Zente Guerrero 17th. Lynn McNeese 18th. Nick Sorensen 19th. And Bo Benham in the 20th position. Dustin Logston 21st. Ryan Decker 22nd. Jeremy Stanley 23rd. Brian Stanley 24th. Jeff Crosby Sr. 25th. Anthony English 26th. Robert Morrison 27th. Robert Edgerton 28th. Dave Hunt 29th. Stuart Broderick in 30th. Brian Wang 31st. Raymond Reitenauer 32nd. Ernie Williams Jr. 33rd. Adam Green 34th. Ryan Callahan 35th. Frederick Hofstadter 36th. Billy Stanley 37th. Dallas Childers 38th. That's it. 38 drivers out here tonight. But again, our winner, Kevin Freeze, out here tonight with Steven. As always, I know tonight was a little bit different. I know usually you're out there on the track, but we do appreciate you, coming up here. Help me call on the race out here tonight. I know you got a busy day ahead of you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty eventful. So, but thanks for having me. And man, I miss being out there. I should have been out there with these guys tonight.
Yeah, well, more important, issues to rise, and hopefully it's nothing too major. With the wife's car, hopefully you can get under there and then find it and then fix it and be done with it, and then hopefully you get it done tomorrow because of what that's going to be coming in here Sunday night into Monday. I do hope it does not get too bad around your neck of the woods or mine. However, folks, it could get pretty rough down here with ice accumulation, power outages, roads, the whole 9 yards. So, and we down here in the South are not used to it. Well, we should be, but we're not. So,
no, I mean, drivers can't drive when it rains half the time. So
exactly, when you throw ice in the mix on it, it's just 100 times worse. So. But a big shout out to everybody out there that tuned in here tonight on MaxspeedTV. 13 likes out there here tonight. We had roughly at about 15 or so watching at any given point. I don't think we even fell below 15 here tonight. So I do appreciate everybody tuning in. All of our moderators out there, Daniel Parent, Ginger Parent, Kevin Nagels, Gabe Butler tuning in. Mara Clark, Eric Ross out there in chat. Let's see here. I know I'm missing a few. Bubba Winningham, Black.
Can't forget Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba's out there. Steve Hoppett. Brendan Kennedy was out there at the beginning. I'm sure he was there until we kind of got down to the nitty-gritty. But appreciate everybody out there that tuned in. But that's going to do it here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Until next time, folks, Talladega next week for OP. Stay safe and have a good night.